Hey, so I'm back, just here for a short stream. I've actually made quite a bit of progress on the development. Let's switch to full screen, and I can actually show you a few things that I've made. So if I just launch this, the first thing that you'll notice is that now the images are of meteorite cards. And this actually has something to do with the issue I was having last time, where if you click a card, it takes quite a while for this image to load sometimes. So the way I'm doing it now is I'm kind of cheating. I try to make it quicker, to make the load time quicker. So the way I've implemented the way it fetches the card images now is faster, but I still sometimes have the issue where it takes a while to load. So by loading the meteorite cards on this screen already, I can simply use the cached images and then it always loads instantly whenever I click one of these. Now, something else that's interesting to note actually, and this happened automatically because the card inventory is fetched directly from the game itself, so from which cards are available currently in the game. It actually updated the new set automatically. So all the cards in the new set I can now also see in here. So I thought that was pretty nice. Yeah, something else to note is if you click on one of these now, as you notice, there's not just the image now, there's also the numbers of cards owned. And currently this is showing a box that says no wallet connected, which actually is a mistake. I should have set this to hidden, but I forgot. Normally this should only show when you have no wallet linked, and then instead of zeros there should be question marks in here because it doesn't actually know how many cards you have. Now, one thing to note here is this is contrary to these numbers are the cards that you have access to in the game. So it also shows the plain copies. These numbers here are the cards that you actually own on the connected wallet. So the ones that you're actually able to trade with, to use to buy or sell, or, well, if you have them, you can sell them. So yeah, so this also takes like a very short amount of time. Like for example, if I click this, you can see it for a split second there, it showed question marks, and then it switched to the actual numbers. That's because it's requesting how it's looking into your wallet and seeing how many of these cards do I actually own and am I able to sell. Now I'm gonna fix this thing real quick because this actually should only show if you don't have a wallet connected, but that should be very easy to fix. I should really clean up these right line statements sometimes. Okay, let's see. So that one should just be in the card window .xml. Yeah, so here. So these should be set. The visibility should just be set to collapsed, and same for this one. Collapsed. There we go. Okay, so now if I click on something, it should just say how many I own. If, for example, I change the wallet to none, so I don't have a wallet linked anymore. Now it says no wallet connected, even though I can still see here how many of these cards I own on my account, because this is just fetched using the Apollo ID. So you don't need to have a wallet linked in order to see the cards on a particular account. Yeah, so let's link my wallet again, actually. There we go. And now I should be able, if I click something that I actually own some, yeah. So now I can again see the cards on here. Yeah, so as you can kind of already see, there's a box here that says, or a label here that says card name. Of course, that should be the actual name of the card. And the way I kind of wanted to do this is to just show some basic card information underneath here, and then have the have a selection for which rarity, and if you, or quality, sorry. And if you change the quality, of course, the image should also change to reflect the selected quality card. Or maybe, and I think I'm actually also going to make it such that when you click on these dots, it also switches the card quality as well. But that's more of a secondary thing. I can do that a little bit later. And then obviously underneath here, there should be a pane that shows the prices of the card for which it is on offer. And then there should be a buy and a sell button underneath the card image to be able to buy and sell the card. And actually, once I've implemented that I think should be like the first actual kind of usable version of GU Exchange. Because then you can actually buy and sell cards, even though you can't actually see how much currency you have in your connected wallet at the moment. But I should just change that on the main screen so that it has like a bar up here somewhere where it shows how much Ethereum, God's tokens, and IMX are currently in the connected wallet. But first of all, let's see if we can update this label. So I've named it label card name currently. Yeah, so that should be in card window. Seems like I closed it. Let's close a few of these actually. Way too much shit open right now. Card window, there it is. Okay, so the way I've kind of made this is when this window is made, it calls this setup function right here. And this is an async method so that it doesn't block the UI. And what it does is it creates two new tasks, one for setting up the image itself and one for setting up the inventory, the inventory, so the numbers you see in the box below it. Well, the setup image, this is nothing new. You just we use the resource factory to get the card image with the card ID and rarity 4, so a meteorite copy. False, we don't want to save it in this case, and this is just a cancellation token, and that's all there is to it. Setting up the inventory itself, if there's no connected wallet, we make the rectangle with the text "no wallet connected" visible. Otherwise, we fetch the number of the tokens owned by the connected wallet. And we just count the number of meteorite, shadow, gold, and diamond cards, and we set that to the text. Now, I'm kind of interested to see... actually, I'm going to rename this to setup card. And then we're going to include the actual label in here as well. So what I would like to do is just go to, I think it's in inventory dot get cards. There should be an easy way to get a card with an ID. I think I've done that before, so I'm just gonna check how I did it earlier, because this is one of those things I keep forgetting. Let's see. No, actually that's not true, because the way it did it previously. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, you search cards, and then we just loop through this card list thing, and that has the proto in it as well. So in our case, that's not really gonna work, because even though this also has the proto in it, we want to go from already having the proto ID to the actual card. So it's the other way around. Now we could fix this also if instead we just go to the card tile. Let's see, card tile. I think this also has the card name in it somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. I think it might not actually. No, it has to. Right? Yeah, this also has a card name thing. Yeah, so I just need to check what happens to label name. Or is this actually set in the... no, I think that's set in the main window. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I set it here. Do I? Oh, it doesn't actually look like it. Card tile. No, it does. I can just search for the... Of course, I'm stupid. I can search for the name. Okay. So I can just reuse this bit of code right here. Let's see, card window. Yeah, so first of all, let's set... Damn it. Label card name. There we go. See if this works. Yep. Great. Now, I think we should probably make this a little bit larger. We can change the size later when it's like a little bit more developed. Then we can care about how things look. For now, I don't really mind too much how if it looks bad, because I'm mostly just working on the functionality for now. But we can see if we can change the font size. Maybe change this to like 16 or something, or 18 maybe even. You kind of need to be careful though, to make sure that it doesn't become so large that it no longer fits. Because some cards have pretty long names. Well, this still easily fits. No, I think this is probably all right. But I can maybe extend this like a little bit further. So that kind of covers the entire top. That's too far. I think this will work. Yeah, looks fine. Hey, do I not have a wallet connected anymore? Oh, no, I do. I don't actually. Ah, okay. For a second there, I thought I set them to visible again, but I actually didn't. Cool. Okay, so that's a lot better actually. Pretty happy with how scrolling works now, by the way. The only thing is if you change the size, like for example, if I scroll almost all the way down, like to here, and then I change the size to max, now it's at the bottom and it didn't create like a new page. And I have to kind of scroll a little bit up and then back down again. But overall, this isn't bad. It's overall pretty smooth and responsive. Also changed it so that you can only open one card image. Maybe I'll change that back at some point, but I just feel it's kind of annoying if you open one of these and then you would like minimize it and it goes to like the background and then you forget about it. So that doesn't really feel great. So for now I'm gonna do it like this, but if it turns out later that it doesn't feel great this way, it's better to allow for multiple of these windows, then obviously I'll change it back. How do I not have it? No way, I don't have... I have shield bearers, what's this? Did it somehow fail to fetch my inventory? Huh. That's odd. Or I changed the... I removed the Apollo ID, yeah. Just about to say, I mean, I have these cards. Ah. Why do I keep losing my wallet? Is there some problem there? Yeah. I changed something and now it keeps deleting. Why is that? Ah, I commented these out. That's the issue. There we go. That's better. Now it should no longer delete it. Now it should be still here, and it's not here. Oh, no, it is. Okay, so now it's working again. Great. How many shield bearers do I have? 9. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. So the next thing... Hang on, I need to cough. There we go. Yeah, so the next thing is probably just getting the prices for cards and making like a small screen. Or no, actually, I'm totally lying. The thing I should do first is make a selection thing for the quality. So what I should probably maybe do... where's the card? No, the window. I want actually... Yeah, this one. Is make like a rectangle. For now, it's gonna look terrible, but doesn't really matter. And just put some like labels in there, or not labels, the text blocks. Just call this like set. Hang on, so what information about the card should I show? What do they show on like token trope? Steal from them? No, not really. Yeah, so just god set and rarity. Yeah, I can maybe like do a similar thing and just make quality like a selection window where you can change qualities. Oh, did I close it? No. So set god. This doesn't really need a name. It can just be like this. So god quality. And rarity. Yeah, and then we shift these down to like 100, 120, 140, and 160. Oh, I'm stupid. There we go. Oh. Oh. I mean, we'll figure out the exact formats later. For now, it's just something to see how it looks initially. I mean, this is definitely not gonna be like the final thing. So yeah, we'll just put the set god quality and rarity next to it, and for quality we'll do like a drop-down box where you can actually select the quality you'd like to buy or sell. So we'll make 4 new text blocks. And we'll shift this one to like, let's see, 80? No, 100. Let's do 110. I think that looks fine. Well, I mean, it doesn't look fine, but for now it's fine. And now we'll change these to actually be like, or we'll remove the text. Rarity. Quality. God. And set. Okay. Okay, let's see. So now we can maybe fill those in as well, just to see how it looks. We should probably do card data. Get it this way. And then just do data.name. Let's see if that works. Death. And how about a neutral? Neutral, yeah. So for now that's fine. Later I probably want to capitalize the first letter. But for now I'm just going to keep it as it is. And then the rarity. There we go. So now we just need to do the selection thingy with the quality. Yeah, so we don't need a text block here. We need a combo box. Let's see if we can copy one from the main window. Okay, well, obviously this should be 120. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna have to widen this a little bit. Also, this filter can go for now. This obviously doesn't exist. Maybe I can change the width to like 20 for now. Oh, did I give it a name? Yeah, it's called CB quality. Yeah, that one should be selected by default. go. Oh, well, I didn't select the initial one. No, actually, this works fine. Should do the trick, I think. Yeah. Great. Just that it doesn't do anything yet. If you click any of these, of course. Now, one thing that I want to do here is I actually want to start grabbing these images right up here at the start. Oh, there we go. And now we can do the same things here. For shadow, gold, and diamond. Cool, okay. And we'll just store them in here while the window is active. Yeah. Question marks to these, I guess. Oh. This one should be at the top, because we don't want this to wait for the others to finish. Let's see if it still works. Great, looks good. Now we'll add a listener to this one. Should be like a selection changed thing, yeah. For now, we'll just... let's do this. Right. How do switches work? In C#. Never used them. Can I just do case? Does this work? Mm-hmm. Actually, this is not the way I should be doing this. Here's how I should be doing this. I should just store the tasks themselves in this way. I think this is way better. And then I can just move these up. Actually, no, I can just remove them entirely. Because what I can do is just do like this. There we go. Way easier. This should become an async void then. Oh, dot source. I'm very interested to see if this works, especially because I don't know how the switch statement works in... yeah, oh, yeah, it works. Great. Let's quickly fix the others. So now, great, I can switch between them. Yeah, as you saw there, it took like a second to load. Which is like unfortunate, but I think it shouldn't be a big deal generally. Still don't know exactly why it sometimes takes a long time for these to load, like now. Like it is annoying, but I can't really find the reason why. Because it seems, if I check with Fiddler, that the reason it takes a long time is just because the server takes a long time to respond. I don't really know why. I'll take some time to look into it a little bit more maybe, but overall I'm just not really sure. But overall this is fine, I think. Not really a problem. Yeah, so actually pretty happy with the way this works overall. So I'm going to end the stream here. I'll probably look into the timing or the loading times a little bit more later. But for now, this is where I'm gonna end it. So I'll see you next time. Hang on.